Rafir means please.
What's he gonna
Away.
say?
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Coffee and Comedy with myself, Rezah Forbes, taking you till the hour of 10 p.m. Kegi, we're starting at 9 and we're ending at 9:30, but at 10 p.m. you can watch again, because I know we told a lot of viewers that we're airing at 10 p.m., but we're confused, we've been confused, and things change. Just like the levels change, a lot of things can change. One day in a relationship, the next day you're not in a relationship. The next day you were blesser. The next day you were painting. Life is crazy. That is what I can tell you guys right now. And sometimes I think in life what you just need is hardcore motivation. Hardcore motivation is what makes people sell the things in the house to buy food. But you need to be motivated. And sometimes that's just what you need in your life. For someone to tell you, listen, life isn't as bad as you think it is. And that is the motivation we want to give you tonight. From Ugai. Listen.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
Not all motivation needs to make sense. Tough times never. That's all you need. Whatever you hear, you hear. Listen, that's subliminal messaging from us. Speaking about what you hear and what you don't hear, is that you need to realize that we all, no matter what language you speak, we all are in distress. We all have an SOS, or we all have a call. We all have a need to say, listen, I'm in trouble, can you help me, kanala. But the thing is, if you're staying in a hotel, please make sure that you got over 50% for English in your matric year. Because when you have a situation in the hotel and you don't know how to explain to the people what's happening, I don't know if they're going to be able to come save you. So this is how it should not go down when there's a problem in your hotel room.
Good evening, guest services. How can I help you?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Actually, my English is not good.
Okay.
But you know Tom and Jerry?
Yes, the cartoon.
Yeah. Jerry is here in my room.
I'm sorry.
Jerry is here in my room.
You have a mouse in the room.
Yeah. Please come here, and when you come here, bring Tom with you.
But we don't have Tom in the hotel.
Okay. Come, please.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Jerry's here in my room. I have a mouse. Mouse, not Jerry. Not Jerry, please, people. What I can tell you is that we always want to do good for people, good for the people closest to us. So here's some advice for the girlfriends out there. That's if you know you are the girlfriend. If you don't know the girlfriend, I don't know, just assume whatever you want to. But if you do want to do something good for your boyfriend or your husband, if they really belong to you and you're not borrowing them for the day, you can actually go out there and clean their PS4. And this is how it's done.
Make a run for shoddy. Call him Ed Sheeran, he in love with my body. Get into it, yo. Pop out with a truck. Get into it, yo. If you go to church, I said get into it, yo. I just she ain't got a butt, I forget get into it, yo. And I said I just got a ball.
Yeah, that's how you end your 12-year marriage. Because he's been saving for years for that PS4. Do not use water. I kill silently, because we get away with things in South Africa. Listen, one thing that we get away with is how different movies are shot and how we interpret different cultures in movies. So something that we looked at is how people are being shot in, around the world in different types of movies. And this is how it goes down. I love this one. That is craziness. Because in Cape Town, they ask you what's the time, then they shoot you. It's crazy. Listen, our guest today is the one and only Heavy G. And he's here to tell us all about his amazing rhymes and how he puts pen to paper and comes up with the motivational lyrics that he does. And he's all about motivating. He's been working around in and around Cape Town and been doing a lot of things to inspire the youth out there. So we have the privilege actually to sit with him tonight right here at the Coffee and Comedy headquarters. So please do make sure you go onto our social media pages. On Facebook, we are Coffee and Comedy with Rezah Forbes. On Instagram, we are at coffee_comedy. And you can catch us on YouTube where you can find the repeat of some of your favorite celebs, artists, games, episodes even on the show. Do not go too far. We have Heavy G. Heavy G. And you can take a heavy pee while we're at the break as well. Give us a call, 021-448-0448. And it is coffee-and-comedy-at capetowntv.org. That is where you need to send us an email if it is that you want to bring someone to come perform or someone to come sit right here at the Coffee and Comedy headquarters. Listen here, I need to go speak to Jer. He's outside. We're going to see you after the break. Do not go too far. Welcome back. You're watching Coffee and Comedy with myself, Rezah Forbes. And our guest today is the one and only Heavy G, all the way from Grassy Park, 7941. I asked him just off air if it is 7941, and you were like, yeah. And he's like, your mochi's then from 7941. I'm like, no, bro, my mochi's from the 8809 from Camps Bay. I don't know what's their postal code. It's just out of my league, so I wouldn't know that. But Heavy G, it's so great to have you here. We've been in contact trying to get you on the show, and I told you that he is more untouchable than what I am. Like, it's more difficult to get him in the hands than me. Like, even getting Tuck is quicker than getting him in the hands. So that's crazy. That's why we are blessed to have you here tonight. But tell us about how everything started for you.
Kijk, everything started off with writing music, you know, imitating stuff that I see through people that I listen to. Until, say, around 2009, 2010, when I thought, nah, I can write my own stuff, bro, and talk about my reality, you know what I mean? So that's where it all stemmed from, and the brand is always something that I wanted to have, you know what I mean? It was always there, it was always an idea. But I think 2020 was the year where everything took place.
Because we met
2019,
La
Barang night.
Yeah, he remembers like the details and everything. Like, I don't even remember how I met my first crush. La Barang night. So we met and we kind of had a conversation, and he was telling me, oh, this is what I do as well. But I think, if in all honesty, you know, because I'm an honest person, whatever happens on the stage here happens. Yeah. So in all honesty, back then I thought to myself, listen, I hear you and I hear what you're saying, but I didn't necessarily see that growth within you. But you had the potential for it. So a couple of years went down the line, and I've been obviously watching you on social media and seeing what it is that you're doing, and obviously listening to you. And the growth is now definitely there. And you seem more confident now
than back then.
Because back then you were like, listen, I want to have, I don't know. Now you're like, Kaigi, I want to tell stories to the men, sir. So
I know that, bro.
What has your mindset been like since then to now?
Kijk, you starting off, bro, that time, like when I took it serious, bro, I just like stopped with all the bad habits and bad things, adolescence. So I was like, nah, bro, I'm gonna take on this mission, man. So that's like where the courage was, like where I was like, nah, bro, this is really what I want to do. So I have to take up all the space in order to get where I want to be, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna just put the confidence in myself and believe in myself and go after the dream, you know what I mean? But that time, that was like the early stages, bro, when you got me. It was early stages, bro. I was finding my feet still, you know what I mean? Till I discovered, okay, nah, this is my sound, Kapatin rap, you know what I mean?
Nah, you found your feet, no legs.
Nah, bro, we're still working, bro.
Listen, man, speak to us about the type of music or the type of message that you actually put out. Because if one listens to your music, the way I would describe it is something, it's like raw, like Kaigi, I'm telling it as it is. Ik ga het nog sugarcoat.
I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Do you know what I'm saying? And that is something that I like about your message and your music that you put out. But was that the idea because the thing is we're getting, I don't want to mention names without mentioning names, but we're getting a young this and a young that and a CPT this and this and that, and everyone wants to be youngster.
Quite.
But the thing that when I listen to your music, it's you know where you come from and you know what it is that you wanted to do from the beginning. And it's not just a rapper starting yesterday saying, I also want to be the next youngster. So how did you come up with that in your lyrics and staying true to yourself and keeping the message as well?
Kijk, the sound was basically, it all stemmed from Lamin on the Pavement, bro.
Okay.
So I was listening to American artists and they were telling their story. So for me it was like, why don't I tell my reality? Why don't I pack it of that time he's selling knickknacks on the corner, you know what I mean? Why don't I pack it day of dinges is loafing every day on the same corner? Because at the end of the day, man, bro, that is basically what the mens is gonna relate to in and around us, you know?
100%.
So I just like to call my sound like Kapadin rap, bro. It's reality rap. I wouldn't say it's gangster rap, but it's the slang that we speak on the daily.
100%.
You know what I mean? So
Kapadin.
even if I go home now, bro, I'm gonna speak that. If we go outside, we're gonna talk like we talk at
100%.
home. So I like to title it. I don't want to put the title on it, but I'll call it Kapadin rap. You know what I mean?
Wow, Kapadin rap. That's the first time I heard of a genre like that. But I mean, this is the time for change. This is the time when
Indeed,
like,
bro.
nah, Kapadin. Like I can see the people on Camsway, you know,
Vibing to it,
like,
bro.
hey, what you listen to? Oh, Heavy G, man. what genre? Oh, Kapadin, bro. Kapadin.
Indeed, bro.
Speak about moving forward. So obviously you, like I said, I see the growth in you. And you're obviously more confident now with the music as well. But what is it that when we're moving forward and we say, listen, because jy moet nou kan staan vir wat ze begin het. You know what I mean? So
doubt, bro.
now you have to stand for that. Moving forward, what is it that you want to achieve, that you still want to do and put out there for the people?
Kijk, what I really want to accomplish, bro, is own my own property. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Create jobs for the mensen. Let people like get involved with what we're doing with the brand as well. You know what I mean? Get the community involved.
Yeah.
So the light is that, kijk, there is something else, bro. You don't need to go the easy route.
Of
Even
course.
if it means that I must take your work to my show, bro. We can spot scenes,
Away.
we can match.
Away.
So that's basically then just build the brand, you know what I mean? Get it out there. Josie's the next move, bro.
Hey, look
Josie
at
my
that,
Josie.
man. Hey, look at that. Let's speak about your motivation. We colored kids, and look where we are now.
Away.
Do you know what I mean?
That's a blessing, bro.
But the thing is, we need motivation in our life. We need things in our life that tells us you keep on cupping on no matter what.
No matter what, bro.
So what was motivation for you in the sense of, listen, because one thing I can tell you, it's tough starting out, especially if there's a million rappers in Cape Town speaking the same or trying to do the same. But what kept you motivated, knowing that, yes, he might be on his next level already and I'm just starting, but I'm still going to come.
Come there, yeah. Kijk, mine was, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. That bro pushing the trolley outside. That was
Seriously?
mine, bro. Because every time I see that person push that trolley, then my bro, tomorrow I see him again doing that same thing. You know what I mean? So even if he's gonna go to the scrapyard, bro, there might be someone with more cans or whatever in that trolley. But
But he
tomorrow
come
that
on.
bro's again on that same grind, you know. So I just to get same determination and hustle presence of that means I just put it into
Wow.
how can I say a more
Positive way for
more
you.
positive way, yeah. And
That
then
is
more like
crazy.
in a professional way, you know what I mean?
And just keep
And just
on
keep
motivating
going,
yourself.
bro. Like
That's
this motivation
crazy.
right all around us, bro. It's all
That's
what you
the
make
thing.
about it.
Motivation is all around us, and I found my motivation in tuck. Yes. Because I said I do not want to do tuck. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what you guys thought at home. Like, it's crazy. Let's speak about let's speak about the Cape Town music and especially the music scene when it comes to rap. You mentioned that the plan is to go to Josie. A lot of people I speak to is like, we need to go to Josie and we need to make it in Josie. What's wrong with the Cape Town scene? Why do you think it's not working this side?
Kijk, Kaapstad is like the industry for me, bro. The industry thrives in Josie, man, bro. At the end of the day, Kaapstad is like a fishbowl, you know what I mean? So you can only reach that, you can only go as high as Puka, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't go any further than that. So once everybody in your circumference know about you, bro, I think it's best, it's time that you also migrate and push the hustle somewhere else.
Yeah.
'Cause you don't want to be static, you know what I mean? You also want to go to the different places, push the hustle there, and also make them aware of, yeah, bro, busy building the pants slide though. You know
But
what I mean?
how do we change that narrative? How do we change the narrative that it's not work? Because youngster did it.
People
He-
before him did it.
People before him did it.
Oh, yeah.
So why is it? What is your answer for us saying, okay, let's try and
KG.
change the narrative
But
and make
just-
Cape Town it?
By just working with each other, you know, connecting. Like me and you, for example, bro.
Yeah.
Just working with my car, whether you in the TV sector, I'm in the music sector,
Yeah.
yeah, we can always make something, you know, build that ties and create opportunities for the rest. So that they feel that they don't also need to march over that side, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But that's it, bro. Just like creating opportunities, working with one another, putting Cape Town on Cape Town's map, you know what I mean?
That's exactly what I want to happen, because I want people from Joburg
To
saying,
come this side.
yo, we must go to Cape Town, my bro. I'm playing no games. Salute us playing the.
Salute us.
That is crazy. Listen, man, let's speak about your message for the youth out there, because I know you're big on motivating the youth and everything. So, what is the one message that you would?
Dala what you must, bro. That's what I always was. Dala what you must. You know what's right and wrong, bro. And you know you're your biggest enemy, bro. You're your biggest judge. You're your biggest best friend, bro. So by that being said, Dala what you must in order to get out there, because nobody's gonna do it for you, bro.
Crazy.
As much as people as there is in Cape Town, no one is gonna do it for you, bro. Dala what you must.
Heavy G, ladies and gentlemen, he's real. He tells you just so, Dala what you must. That's the first time we had Dala on the show. We'll explain it in the next episode what it means to our non-colored viewers. But thank you so much for joining us
bro.
tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to play a game after this. I hope you all clued up on the. Do not go too far. When you come back, let's test this man's quick knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to it. You're still watching Coffee and Comedy with myself, Rezah. It's taking you all the way till 9:30, not 10 p.m. Not don't now be like the other people who's later reparted. Ze moet raak gepakt, wie's as a evil. Vies. Listen, we're playing a game called Singing Words, and Joshua is going to be explaining to us how we're going to do this. Because what I want to do is I want to challenge this guy over here to see. We know he got the brains, but sometimes you must throw them off guard. Josh, what's happening?
Okay, so with this game, you guys are both gonna have 30 seconds to sing as many words as possible, and those songs must have the word that you draw out of your.
Perfect. Okay, so what I always do is I go first to show you the ropes, and then we can see if the student becomes the master. Okay. Okay. Just turn your, yeah. Okay, that's my word.
You ready?
Yes.
And begin.
I wanna dance with somebody. I wanna be in the hit with somebody. You are my dancing queen. In the heat. You are my. Do you know what my word is?
5 seconds.
No.
Dancing.
There we go.
Yeah.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Go for it. That's all I knew. Dance.
Yeah, where's the words in, bro? Ah.
Okay.
I'm taking your go. I'm taking your missus.
I told
Nice.
you. Wait. I'm taking your missus.
I'm taking your missus. I miss you and you miss me. Like you wonder what it be.
Miss.
Mm.
Is it miss? Okay. Let me go for it. Okay, you got that. That's miss. Yo, okay. Wait. How do I even? Okay. I got the perfect song for you. If you don't get it now, okay.
Go.
I just had the song in my head. Oh. Yeah. That's all I know, so better get squeak. Yeah.
Nah, bro. You got me with this one. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
okay, the word was yeah.
Yes.
Okay, the word was. Don't you know that Chris Brown song?
Nah, maar tot easy, man.
Oh.
You been dealing with a hip-hop artist, my
That
guy.
man said on TV is not the Chris Brown friend. Okay.
That's
But
only
watch your
when-
back when
Kijk,
you
that's
listen
only when
to
you're with the missus, bruh.
Ah,
You got me?
okay.
Woo.
You ready?
Hey, Guy, hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Me. Is the word me?
Hello, is it you I'm searching for?
You.
Mm. Hello, is it me? you're
Hello.
looking
Hello. Hello. Okay. Okay. Do we still have time for one more?
for? Pull up a car, see ya, bo.
Oh, that's two. I got options. Oh. Oh. I don't know songs. Okay, I do. Girl, I don't wanna go to bed mad at you, and I don't want you. No, wait, that's not the word.
Yeah.
Sorry, my calendars just came out. You know I'm bad. I'm bad.
I'm bad.
Huh?
I'm bad.
Bad. Okay, we'll give it to you. We'll give it to you. 2-1. We have time for one more. Let's see if we can.
Luxurious.
Let's see if we can go for it. Is
Luxurious.
someone in my bed? No.
Yeah, how do I give you this one now,
Okay.
bro?
This is for the win. I'll give you the win if you can give me this.
What if I was the one? What if you were the one? What if the world had to end? What would it become? What if I was the one?
What? Is it what? If.
Yeah.
What if?
Salute. What if?
Okay. Is it more?
Yes.
Are you sure? Okay. I tell you what.
Bravo.
Okay. I tell you what. Don't look. But if you get this right, we give you the game. We give you an A for effort. Okay, this should be easy. Okay. Oh, I can't think. Tin, and you were my baby. Baby, ik like yes. My hot clock chocolates. Baby is the word, Amir. Indeed, it is
Yes,
you.
baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, Heavy G. Make sure you follow him on all of his social media pages. And you can also catch him on all of the platforms where music is uploaded. But if you go onto his social media pages, you will see exactly what it is that he's up to and where you can catch him actually performing and all of that. But thank you so much for tuning in tonight. Thank you so much to Heavy G himself. Thank you so much to Josh. Thank you. Same time next week, Friday, 9 till 9:30 p.m. It's Rezah Forbes. This is the Coffee and Comedy headquarters. We are out. Words, Dala wat ze moet.
Dala wat ze moet. Ja. Strijd van die Kaapse vlakte. Heavy G. 79 for one's finest. Ja. 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 Ik is rough and row, firing shots from the get-go. Green the streets, let it echo. Shooting back at the metro, blood red like death row. Mixed with Griselda, salute me like a elder. It's game, I took notes. High off the marijuana smoke, soaking it up. You hustling backwards, if it's chasing it, get the crew and wish you good luck. Be you, Bruce, stay with the gampla. Duck and dive, but don't slap. You the next big thing coming out the cap. You can catch me on the band. I got real day one, Bruce is stashing the Glock. They will pull up like walk one. When you see me in the pot, say I wear ya. Don't dare that, no skipping ya. Say I wear heavy, I wear heavy, I wear. Everybody got things to say, make way, no time to stray. Working hard to my head and grey. I don't care, spread love and say I wear. Give a fair share. I want the crowd with my queen jalapenos on the chair. I know I'm good when Mars bless you with the bread. Taking over the cape like the biological warfare. My slang is mixed with the code. I suppose it would take time till they adapt to mine. Fingers lifting up, gang signs. I'm goddamn, yet I still shine. On my own dime, double up on the grind, bumping Tupac. All I eyes on me, they don't burn. Yeah, so when you see me in the pot, say away, yeah. Don't teta, no skipping. Say away, heavy away. Away, heavy away. Everywhere I go, they say away. Looking like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. That's the way I speak and translate. I wasn't made to fit in Oscar apartheid. In the corporate world, they say I'm ham. Educated by the slums, on the corner mooring dams. All about the energy, don't try your stunts. We don't give krag, we're not bang. Maats matupa, lassa bansla, yet I still make you run. Doing it for the hood. If my music don't sell, yeah bro. Overseas you will distribute. MOP style, but we saggies. Late night in the studio, putting in work, vanging naggies. So when you see us in the butt, say away, yeah. Don't teta, no skipenga. Say away, heavy away. Away, heavy away. Away, yeah.